All right, so we're going to move along into what we call cultural transmission. And so what we need to do is actually start with defining it. And there are some debates on what it is and what it should be. Behavioral biologists will kind of define it as a system of information transfer that affects an individual's phenotype by means of either teaching or some form of social learning. It doesn't have to be teaching per se, but we are getting information from one individual to another culturally, not genetically. So why is it so important? Now, natural selection here, we have the evolving of the horse. It takes a long time. And so cultural transmission is a way to quickly get a behavior, some complex behavior, to spread throughout a population very quickly. And so it's a kind of a way to speed things up, to make these behaviors a bit easier. So what we're going to do is look at different types of learning. Interaction without teaching will be the one in this, and then we'll look at observational learning and teaching in the next one. So we're got really two: local enhancement and social facilitation. And I'm going to warn you that these two together are a little difficult to tell apart. So we'll start with local enhancement. Here we have a couple of guppies, and they are in the water. And you can see fish one is drawn to where fish two is. It's watching it. It's eating. So it's like, oh, maybe there's food over there. So fish two is drawn over there to be with, or fish one is drawn over there to be with fish two. And then it learns nothing else. So, oh, there might be food over here. Okay, now there's food. It's not learning, oh, this is what food is. Or, oh, let me show you the food's always under these rocks. It's just that, hey, there's food over here. So that would be local enhancement. The next one is a little bit more difficult, and that's social facilitation. And this time what we're doing is an individual is drawn to a group or another individual, and there may be no action. It just may, hey, I'm going to be next to you. And that's, we think, is due to safety in numbers. You're not showing me anything. I just see you over there, and I think that it's probably better to have several of us instead of just one by myself. I'm so out here. I'm a sitting duck, and maybe if I'm in a group, the chances of me surviving are better. So those are the concepts between the two. So one is, I guess you're getting some information. The other one is just to be with. So testing this. Here we have a capuchin monkey, and that one is alone and is giving a novel food. It doesn't know what this food is, and it doesn't eat much. It doesn't really, hey, what's going on? So then they decided to add a group on the other side who has no food. And again, they kind of hung out by the window together, but didn't eat the food. And the group on the other side had no food. So no social facilitation. The last one, they gave them food, but that's familiar food that the capuchins knew and they were eating. Well, what happened on the other side was the monkey started to eat, even though he didn't know what the food was. It's like, oh, over here is food. So this would be local enhancement. We see you eating, so I'm coming over there to eat, and then I didn't learn what you're eating. I'm just gonna go ahead and eat this. This can be pretty complex on how these things are going on. So that's where we're going to actually stop this recording.